In humans, we send body language signals without even thinking about them, and we read them accurately through long experience and a certain amount of innate knowledge. But how often do you watch your dog and read him just as well? Dogs communicate with us daily through their body language and movements. If we learn to carefully observe and read them, we will begin to discover what our dogs are really trying to tell us. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 1. Tail wagging. Tail wagging seems like an obvious body language signal. If a dog's tail is wagging, the dog is happy, right? Wrong. People misinterpret this signal all the time. All a wagging tail means is that the dog is emotionally aroused. It could be excitement, but it could be frustration or worse. Generally speaking, the higher the tail points, the more excited a dog is. If his body is tense, it means he is concentrating on something. A high tail while walking or playing is a sign of enjoyment. Basically, the faster the wag, the more aroused the dog. If you get to know your dog's neutral tail position, you will more quickly recognize when their emotions have shifted. Number 2. Tail between legs. Dogs with their tails pointing down to the ground or even tucked between their legs are feeling fear and stress. If he is uncomfortable, he will try to make himself seem as small as possible, including curling his tail in between his legs. Number 3. Growling. Dogs use these warning growls to communicate to you or another animal to back off because they are uncomfortable. Aggressive dogs will growl with exposed teeth to warn or intimidate. If their teeth are not exposed, a growl could be a form of aggressive playfulness. An injured dog will often growl to keep others at bay. In these cases, and more, growling indicates something is bothering your dog. Number 4. Howling. Dogs are descendants of wolves, so it's no surprise they tend to howl from time to time. Dogs howl for many different reasons, including to get your attention, to communicate with other dogs, to alert you to danger, or in response to a high-pitched sound. If your dog is usually quiet but starts howling, consult your vet to make sure your dog isn't hurt or sick. Number 5. Hair raising. When a dog's hair raises, even if it's your own dog, keep your distance. Hair movement, particularly along the spine and at the back of the neck and head, tells you that a dog is nervous, angry, and/or on high alert. It is an indicator that they either don't feel comfortable with you or that they sense a nearby threat. Either way, take it as your cue to keep your distance until the threat subsides. None of these dog body language signals act alone. They are all part of a package. So, when you read a dog's communication, look at every signal the dog is using from the tail height to the eye shape. Your dog is talking to you all the time. As humans, we just need to take the time to carefully observe, and we will then be able to answer the question, what is my dog really trying to tell me? And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.